Today I'm saying hello from Alicante, Spain, from the province of Valencia. I decided to record this video here in Spain and devote it mainly to the mystery of the cross, Jesus' cross. In the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it's not common actually to think of the cross. We are more focused, we've been focused for decades on the mystery and the meaning of Christ's resurrection, which is okay. Well, this is what relationship with Christ is all about. He gives resurrection, He gives new life, He enables exaltation, He enables us to be with God again as godly beings. But how can we think of Christ? How can we think of redemption without thinking of the moment of Calvary? We tend to focus less on the mystery of the cross. The cross is there. Eliza R. Snow, a great poet of the 19th century and a great prophetess of the church, as she used to be nicknamed, said that there was never a greater moment of God's glory than the moment of Calvary. It is there where the glory of God revealed itself with all its might and power and beauty when He Himself, the Lord, was on the cross, when He said, "Consummatum est," it is done. Spain gives us a good entourage to think, reflect upon the cross of Jesus Christ, because the spirituality, Roman Catholic spirituality of Spain was very cross-centered. For Roman Catholic mystics from Spain, it was a very important thing that life is an inseparable mix of pleasant moments and suffering, of joy and sorrow, of happiness and sadness. In a way, Spanish spirituality has always been realistic.
We keep asking ourselves, where do we find God? Where can we hear His voice? Only when we are alone. And by that I mean that sometimes we have to leave. We have to leave our mommy and daddy, we have to leave our homes, we have to leave our towns, just like Abraham did, to listen carefully, to be able to carefully listen to the voice of God. Abraham left his homeland. Same thing you might say about Lehi and Nephi later on, about Amalekite and his brother, about Alma, about Mormon and about Moroni. They all left their homes. Jesus, when he had this revelation and the strong testimony that He is the great Jehovah, He is the God of Israel, He is the Messiah. He has this revelation after his baptism, and he decides to go to the desert, to leave Jerusalem, to leave Nazareth, to leave his holy mother, who raised him in this very religion of Judaism, so that he can find his own Judaism, the essence of Judaism. Those of us for whom religion is of importance do have to keep in mind the fact that if they want to be religious, if they want to live by any faith, they have to at times leave that faith. They have to leave their cozy places, homes, hometowns, depart, be alone, sometimes just for a couple of days, sometimes for a couple of decades of life, so that at some point they can find their own religion, and even the religion they were raised in, but it's only possible if they allow themselves for being outside that religion. And, well, when it comes to Spain, Spanish mystics, I'm thinking of St. John or St. Teresy of Ávili, they knew that a religious person has to do that. You have to leave. You have to allow yourself for being alone, completely alone, just you and God, you and your thoughts, you and your struggles. You have to keep in mind one thing. Your religion is always away from your religion. True religious thinking really requires thinking outside the box, the cozy box of faith.
Well, as you can see, we're after a very long climb to the top of a hill at the center of Altia, where we are at right now. Actually, it was really demanding. You can see that I even grown a beard. But other than that, I just want to say that it was kind of symbolic, the experience, because
We were struggling to find this place, actually the top of the mountain, the top of the hill. The problem was that we couldn't find it. We were misled by the signs, we were misled by the online maps, but we finally got here. And actually that made me think. You know, at times we have to decide to find our own Calvary, to find our own way of the cross. There is no resurrection, there is no new life without facing difficulties, without facing struggles. This is how we learn the meaning of life, by taking up problems, positive problems, creative problems. This is exactly what Christ has shown to us. This is exactly what God shows to us. Creating, finding new ways of life, finding new life requires a struggle. Until you reach the point of looking at the life from a very new perspective, beautiful perspective. Such a perspective you can actually see from here, not here, from the hill in the center of the